Okay, so before I start the video, I must say that this video is a sort of a discussion video. If you want to join the discussion at any point in time, during the comments. But the reason why I'm recording this video is because I was reading my comments in my last video, where I used Hinata on Ninja Road. And in that video, I got angry because I was really pissed off at how bad Hinata is. And from that video, reading the comments, I saw people realize Hinata is trash. Trash. And it's not her fault. It's Blazing's fault. Truthfully. Now, again, if I stumble my words, I'm sorry. Right now, it's 1:40 in the morning. I couldn't sleep because I really wanted to record this video. So I was like, okay, let me just record it. And then I'll sleep. But I'll try to make it as more concise as I can. So, if you have not watched the Ninja Road video, I kind of if you see the gameplay of her naturally playing without being in a showcase where I force so much of my willpower to make her optimized, you'll see how bad Hinata actually is. And it's sad. Now, why I make this video is because I don't want people summoning for her. I hate when there's a bad banner and then people don't listen, summon in the banner, get a bad unit, and they're like, oh, I got the new unit that came out. And I'm like, oh, yikes. I don't want to tell you that it's bad. Congrats. You know, I don't want people summoning for Hinata, going full steps in and saying, oh, I got Hinata last step, let's go. No. Alright, again, if you didn't watch the video, if you did, you're going to have a lot of context, that's going to be good. If you didn't, I'll try to make it more context. 99% of the time, Hinata is not going to proc this ability. This is the whole reason why she exists, right? Her kit, right, without this, is a bad unit. Is a normal banner unit. Without this, she's as good as a normal banner unit. And that's not a bad thing. But when a unit is a 0.33 in a bad banner as well, because her banner is trash. I didn't make a video talking about the banner, I should have. But her banner is bad. It has Utsakada in there, I couldn't even believe. She's not very good. So, let's start by her jutsus, right? Ignore substitution, reduce damage reduction. Like, this is good. But the thing is that this jutsu, in hindsight, it has a lot of text, but it just means damage. It just does damage, right? That's it. That's all she does. She doesn't do any other effect, only damage. And then her ultimate removes barrier for all enemies. Again, a lot of text, but let me simplify for you. Damage. And then she can't take normal attacks, which is laughable. Normal attacks don't damage you most of the time. Yeah, normal attacks damage you if you have all your 3 units close together and there's a lot of adds. In that case, only Hinata would not take the damage, so the other ones would still. You know, like, it doesn't even matter. What you want is just the nullified taking jutsus. So her jutsus right there and there. Already bad. Now, the reason why people were glossing over her when she came out is this ability. Burst attack by 2 times when your health reaches. Oh, I forgot. Again, sorry, it's late. I also want to make with this video, I want to show how they could have made this unit God tier. Because if I pull up my tier list, right? Again, I was reading my comments, and people in the comments were agreeing that this Hinata is A tier. Now, this is my tier. This is a mess list. God damn it. Blazing fast. So, this is my Blazing Festival tier list, right? Let me, presentation mode. So, right here. This is my God tier, Mass tier, and A tier. People were agreeing that she should be in A tier. I agree for now. My opinion might change. I'm only putting her in the tier list next week. Because I already played with her a bunch, but I'm still gonna play with her more. She's A tier. Now, the reason for that is just because 99% of the time she doesn't proc this ability. You need to force this ability. And listen, if you are below 50%, yeah, this is a critical moment. You want to do a bunch of damage, but you know what you want to do when you're below 50%? You want to heal. You want to go back to being above 50%. So let's say you fall below 50% the turn before she comes out. Are you gonna maintain yourself 50% and risk dying to do more damage? Or are you gonna maybe just do a jutsu heal like with KCM Naruto? Or you're gonna just normal jutsu with like Heart Obito? You're gonna heal! You're not gonna maintain yourself below 50%. And here's the problem, right? If Hinata, and this is where one of the points where I wanna say that she could have been God tier, if once you fell below 50%, her attack boost maintained and never lost even if you went back above 50%, this ability would have been 100 times better. Like, it's not even going below 50% one time, is you have to maintain yourself. Let's say you reach below 50% the turn after Shijutsus. So you're gonna have to go for 3 turns without healing, because her turn you're gonna ult with her, you're not gonna heal. Not only that, you have passive healing. What guarantees that you're not gonna go above 50% again? It's just so inconsistent. 99 during the Ninja World run, I didn't fall below 50%. The time I fell below 50%, her ult was useless because she only does damage. She doesn't have any single other utility, only damage. That's my main problem. Oh boy, and that's again where it falls. Now again, let me show other thing. This is her text in the Neji raid. This was where I was doing her nuke, and I noticed something. In the Neji raid, when she ults, she gains 4 chakra back. I swear the Blazing developers are retarded. Like, I'm sorry, I don't curse anymore on videos, but they are retarded. Why did you give her this ability on the raid but not regularly? This would have made her 10 times better. Because at that point, yeah, I use her ultimate that only did damage, but I can get her ultimate again pretty easily. Because she gets 4 chakra back, she's gonna get an ultra combo, again 2 more ultra combos to get her ultimate again. Such a better thing. It's so stupid. I don't understand. Why? Because the fact that they put it here, it means that maybe in the original project, Hinata did have this, right? Hinata did have this, and then they took it off to put in the Neji raid. And also, her normal jutsu has... let me actually translate this, because I didn't even notice this. 100% she does something for 5 turns. What is this? Again, her normal jutsu that I just complained only does damage. She also has an effect on the Neji raid. This is so bizarre. Why would they do this? Okay. I'll be sorry. I'll be honest. Google Translate is not gonna help me. It takes me like a while to actually pick it properly. But again, her normal jutsu, they took something off of her normal jutsu as well. It's just stupid. Now, let me compare this Hinata to recent Blazing Festivals. And I don't compare normal Blazing Festivals with Celebration Blazing Festivals because that's unfair. Comparing a normal Blazing Festival to Celebration Blazing Festival is completely unfair. So I'm going to compare her to other normal Blazing Festivals of recent times. Shikamaru, the Blazing Festival before anniversary. His normal jutsu. Regular, right? Utility. Does damage, right? Does damage. Utility changes type. So he has an utility. Right there. Boom. Utility. Ultimate. Neutralizing. This is his fault with him. He doesn't have utility. This is his fault with him. He has the same thing as Hinata. This is the reason why I didn't like Shikamaru. So, but at least his normal jutsu has utility. But I wanted to bring up Shikamaru because of his abilities. His Shikamaru doesn't have the best of ultimates. He has a long text, but doesn't have the best of ultimates, but he compensates by having this 25% reset, 25% reset, 25% extra damage, which is way more consistent than the double damage. Getting 10% chakra, getting 10% chakra. So his abilities are great. He compensates not having a great ultimate with having great abilities. Look at Hinata's abilities. Boost attack during combinations. Cool. Changes area of effect with ninjutsu to include all enemies in range. The range of her ninjutsu is absolutely terrible. It doesn't even matter if it's AoE or not. I mean, it does, but you know what it could have done? You could have take off this ability and just delete this one and put all. That's all. That's all you should have done. This ability we already talked about. Substitution, that's cool. But we have units that are much better because they have 2 abilities and then they can have 40%. 25% is not that reliable. This ability is okay, I don't mind it. and then ignores perfect dodge. It's so uncommon facing people with perfect dodge, and so many units already like remove it. So it's like, not very good. If you take off this ability and you put 30% chance of reset ultimate, plus you put the 4 chakra right here, right at the end, already much better unit. You add up the thing that I said about the 2 times. You make her, once you reach below 50, it maintains the 2 times forever until you die or the event ends. And then you also give resets and you put the 4 chakra, S tier unit. S tier unit. And you think, oh, that may be too OP, but look, let's look at Gaara. Gaara hits the whole map, restores chakra by 2, and type advantage. He will always, independently of attack boost, hit for 86,000. Full map. Hinata is not doing full map, by the way. Hinata hits 72k type advantage without her ability. 72k with type advantage. She hits less than Gaara. And Gaara gives himself 3 chakra back and increases 30% for everyone else. And his normal jutsu has utility, gives himself barrier, and he reduces the chance of being switch sealed and chakra sealed. Plus, he can reset the ultimate by 30%. So not only he gives himself the chakra, he can also reset just in case he doesn't get the reset, he gets himself the chakra. Plus, he has a reset on normal jutsu as well. So yeah, these abilities are not uncommon. They're just not uncommon. And now, oh my god, body and field skill, terrible. 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 So you look, Pain, right? Pain's field skill reduces damage by every element. I'm not talking just one element. Every element by 30%. Oh wow, we got extra 5%, but just for bravery. You're going up, you're on Ninja Road up against Wisdom. It sucks to be you. And you're like, oh, you only use her in the Wisdom team. Cool, a mono Wisdom team, that's great. Body skill. Again, Pain has double body skill. Gaara is okay, his body skill is actually pretty crappy. And Shikamaru, what is... okay, he's pretty crappy. I can't really compare the body skill, but it's still not very good. So, you could have got either one. Shikamaru, again, he's on the lower side of the recent Blazing Festivals, but I still want to bring him up. Gaara, 750 attack booster. Nice, very good. And again, Pain just made the point. I can't understand. I need a reasoning. And I don't know if anyone has a reasoning as well. Now, anything else is Hinata could have got. Damage reduction when she ulted, right? Because we've seen Hinatas in the past get damage reduction when they do stuff. Does this one do or only her awakening? Only her awakening. Blazing Awakening. I was expecting them, if they were going to release it, Hinata should be a tanky unit. Like, this one gives herself 30%. She could have given herself the maximum damage reduction for like 3 turns, so she wouldn't take damage when she ulted. Or normal jutsu. Heck, doesn't matter. A shame. Don't summon for Hinata. Please. I will put her in the A tier until someone proves me wrong. If you can counter any of my points, do it on Twitter, because it's better for me to read than the comment section. But, yeah. Again, this was a rant video, but you knew what you were getting into. I said in the beginning, so